we're going to take a cheers together. Okay, guys? Cheers to sponsorships, collaborations, deals, six-figure contracts, UGC deals, social media content creator deals, influencer deals, all the deals. Hi guys, I'm Kayla Marie and I'm back with another video. If you're new here, feel free to join the fam. At the end of the video, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl. I appreciate it. Now let's get straight into the video. Okay, so I've had people inbox me, several people inbox me on Instagram regarding like brands, how do you work with brands, how do you reach out to brands, how do you get started, those type of things. What is UGC? Everybody pretty much know what influencing is or what being a social media content creator is, but when it comes to UGC, a lot of people are confused or they've never heard of it. Let's break down those three things, and then I'm also gonna talk about some notes that I wrote down to further explain like the differences or how to get started and what you need to do. Now, I'm no professional. This is just what I did. What I do or what I've done may not work for you, will work for you, may not work for me. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. First of all, I'm going to break down what is UGC, what is social media content creating, or what is a social media content creator, and what is an influencer. So let's just start with the easier ones. An influencer is basically your favorite, like Dear. She's an influencer. She's also an entrepreneur, but before she was an influencer. Basically, she has a large platform, which is called her audience. So let's say she works with MAC and she's trying on some makeup. And she said, hey, guys, I'm working with MAC. You know, like when you're watching a YouTube video and like before they start, sometimes people will be like, hey, thank you to Sephora for sponsoring this video. And then they'll talk about a product or a sale that they got going on. Or they'll say, thank you to Sephora for sending me this. I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to be like, this is just an example. So I'm going to say, thank you to Juvia's Place for sending me this lip gloss, and I'm gonna try it on and tell you the things I like about it, or it's on sale and you can find it here, and you know, all that. That's basically influencing. You are using your influence or putting your influence on people to buy a product or to subscribe to someone else's channel or to watch a movie or whatever it is that you're pitching to them. You are influencing them to do it. That's basically, well, that's what I gather as being an influencer. And you also get paid for these type of things, obviously. YouTube, when they're sponsoring, they'll say like, they're sponsoring your video, which means they are paying you to be promoted in your video. Or sometimes on Instagram, you will make a post for a certain brand. They are paying you to put their content on your page for your audience to see it. To reach your, basically they call it like to reach a wider audience. So they're paying you for that. Or they're paying you to demonstrate how this product works. Different things like that. Okay, so I would say a social media content creator, in my words, is basically you enjoy creating content. You're not trying to influence anyone. You just enjoy doing what you do. I would identify as a social media content creator. I enjoy it. It's therapeutic. I'm very creative. I like to vlog. I like to make videos. I like to take photos. I like to do my makeup. That is what I would call like content creator. I'm not really trying to influence people to buy a certain product or like things like that of the nature. Although you do get paid because like if you reach a certain amount of followers on Instagram, of course, you can get monetized. And although you are not an influencer, you will still have like brands reaching out to you to make content for them to post onto your platform, or maybe they just want you to make it for them to post onto their platform. And yes, they will pay for it. We ain't doing nothing free these days, unless you just want to. Last but not least, UGC, the letter U, the letter G, and the letter C. That acronym means user, as in me, I'm a user, generated, meaning you generate something, you make something, content. We all know what content is. A photo, a video, that's content. So UGC is user generated content, which has become very popular. Well, it's always been a thing. It just had never been talked about until now. Like these past couple of weeks, I'll be on TikTok and I'm just like, I see all these videos, UGC, 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 UGC. I'm like, what? What is that? So, hey, let me go look it up. Let me go see what it is. I figured out what it is, started doing it. It's simple. It's not that hard. So I would definitely categorize myself as a social media content creator / UGC creator. And I get paid for both. So now that I basically explained all three of those and what they are and the differences, I am going to go further into detail about basically what you need to get started. I'm going to just start with the UGC one. To be a UGC content creator, you do not have to have followers. You can have 0 followers. You can have 2 followers, your mom and your dad. They do not care about how many followers you have. All they care about is your content good? Is the quality good? Do you get the good angles? Do you get the natural light? Do you do good voiceovers? Do you get your projects done on time? That's all they care about. They don't care about no followers. You want to know why they don't care about followers? Because you are making the content strictly for the brand to take from you and post directly on their page. You will not be posting anything on your page. You're going to create all of that content, send it to them through email, and then they're going to post it onto their platform. So they don't care if you have followers. They just want it to look nice. And another thing about it looking nice, you see the difference between like a professional commercial? See, another reason why they call it UGC is because it's from like a normal person like me. It's not from an influencer. I'm a normal person. Hey, I'm going into Target to get a product that I want because I want it, not because somebody told me to go get it or paying me to go get it. That's another thing. It's authentic. You're creating authentic content. And these days, authentic content sells more than an influencer. Because one, you know that they've been paid, and two, sometimes like you can't really trust them because like I said, they're getting paid, so they're gonna say whatever for them to get this money most of the time. Not all influencers do that, but some of them do. And that's just the way it is. So like I said, UGC, you don't need no followers. All you need is an iPhone, basically. Also for UGC, UGC, social media content creator and influencer, you always want to have a professional email. Don't go emailing a company from your email, Miss Bubblegum 903. Ma'am, get it together. Get a professional email. So let's say we're going to name her Teresa Jones at gmail.com or contact Teresa Jones at gmail.com. That works. Do not use your personal email for brands because it's just going to get intermingled and it's just too much. Don't do it. It's not professional. You also want to have a portfolio. A portfolio is basically showing your work. It can be photos, it can be videos, it could be voiceovers, it could be vlogs. But most of the time, it's videos or photos that you want to showcase. So when the brands go look at your portfolio and they trying to see if they want you to shoot this campaign for them because they're looking for someone who has a nice voice or who's upbeat, who's energetic, you want to show those things off, charismatic. You want to show those things off in your portfolio. You don't necessarily need to have an Instagram account to be a UGC creator. You don't need to have no social media to be a UGC creator. You need an email and a portfolio and a phone. Now, a lot of people get discouraged or they don't know how. They're asking me like, how do you reach out to brands? And I typically think like a lot of people overthink it, because how do you reach out to your friend? What do? You write her, right? You write her. So what do you do with brands? You write them. You email them with what? That professional email that you made. You can also DM brands on Instagram. Bigger brands, you may not get seen in the DM because there's so many people trying to DM. Imagine. So it would be better to email them. And I'm not saying that your email is going to get seen, because it's thousands of people trying to email them as well. But you may have a better chance emailing them. So that's why I say that. So basically, I email companies. I don't really DM companies. 99% of the time, if I reach out to a brand, I email them. So when you do email these companies, like I said, you need to make sure you have a business email. You have a portfolio. Also, it's this thing called pitching. Basically, this is what you call your email, but we call it pitching. So you are pitching why you should be picked for this job. What value can you bring to their brand as a UGC creator, or as a social media creator, as an influencer? Why do they need you to promote their brand? Or what is their pain point? What value do you have for their audience? Vice versa, if that makes sense. Don't just email them saying, oh, I have 10K followers and I can get you some sales. And so could the next influencer. Put some value in there. You need value. Don't just hop into these brands' emails feeling like entitled. Oh, you should send me a purse because I have 50,000 followers. No, they should not send you a purse because you have 50,000 followers. The next person has 100K followers. And what exactly does that mean? What are you getting at? You get what I'm saying? I would say social media content creator is more laid back. UGC is more laid back. You're doing it for yourself. You're doing it for your self-enjoyment. You can reach out to brands. If you want to work with brands, you can feel free to reach out to brands. But being that it's just something that you enjoy doing, a lot of times you're probably not going to reach out to brands. You're just going to create content. But sometimes brands may reach out to you and you may accept to work with them, or you may not accept to work with them because you're just doing this for you. You're not doing this for like the clout or to be on another brand's page or another brand be on your page. You just strictly want your page to be like your content, if that makes sense. Now, as an influencer, same thing. You need to have an email. Definitely need to have an email. A portfolio. they don't call it a portfolio, they call it a media kit, which is basically analytics, your engagement, your rate, who interacts with you the most, from like the ages, the demographics, all of that good stuff. That is a media kit. You need to have one of those before reaching out to any brands. And for your IG account, as an influencer, you want to set it up to look like an influencer Instagram account. So you want to put it as a digital creator account, or the creator account, I think is what it's called. You have business and then they have a creator account. And then you can choose to put like on your little tag, it'll say like digital creator. And you can add your email on there. Add your email, hello. And sometimes I think you can even put your number on there. I don't think I put my number. Maybe I did, but it's not like my legit number. It's like a side number that I use for like things like that. Also, you can link your website. I would advise like maybe a link tree or beacons, something of the sort, where you can have like multiple links, where if you are working with a brand, you can put your affiliate link in there, because you can have like several links. You don't just want to have one website and you can't put nothing on it. So I would advise like getting a link tree or something of the sort, just for that. You can put your media kit in there. You can put your business email link. You can put all your affiliate links. You can put your YouTube link, your TikTok, everything, all platforms. Now, typically, followers to start off with as an influencer, I have about almost 700 followers. I have worked with brands already with that amount of followers. Sometimes, like if they like your content, or they like your personality, or they like your engagement, or they like how your feed look, they will work with you. Every brand isn't about numbers, because you can have 1 million followers, but that does not mean that you're going to make several sales when you work with certain brands. Brands pick people for a reason. Most of the time they pick you because you align with their brand. And then sometimes you have brands that just randomly pick people. Oh, she's popular right now, or she's doing this and he's doing that. Like wig influencers, typically you see a new one every day. One that's trending, oh, they're gonna go with her, because why? She's trending. Why? People love wigs. Why? She loves wigs. Why? She can sell a wig. So that's typically how that goes. If you want to become a wig influencer, it's really not that hard. Start posting, start creating content. That's all you need to do. And sometimes you can even reach out to them. A lot of times, if you do not have a lot of followers, they are not going to work with you, because typically those type of brands, they want people with a lot of followers. Maybe if you have like 3,000, 5,000, they'll work with you. But if you definitely have like under 1,000, or maybe like even 1,000, they really ain't gonna work with you. I know, because I've reached out to several brands and I get the same response. So, we don't have anything open right now, or we're not looking for any partnerships right now. Or they'll like just send you a link to promote, like an affiliate link, or like, you get commission, which is it's like 3% commission. That's nothing. And then you also have some wig companies, they will ask you like for a review. So basically you will pay for the wig first. Once you get the wig, review it, they'll refund you. That even works if you want to do that to start off with. But you need to make sure it's a legit brand. Don't just be sending your money to anybody, because people will scam you. They will scam you. Amazon is probably like a great place to start. You can DM the sellers on there and try to see if they will send you a wig. That'll probably be more legit versus Instagram, because it's a whole lot of wig scammers on Instagram. It's a whole lot of scammers, period, on Instagram. It's just ridiculous. So back to the followers. You have better chance having 1,000 followers if you're just starting, having 1,000 followers, working with brands. The more the better. As an influencer, the more the better. I don't think I talked about inbounds. It's just little keywords that we use, like the UGC community uses. They say inbounds a lot. Basically, an inbound is an email that you received organically, meaning the brand sent it directly to your email because they like your content or because they want to work with you, which basically means the same thing. Those are called inbounds. The more the better. It's really not much to speak on that. An inbound is when a company, a brand, whoever emails you wanting to collaborate, partnership, you create content, whatever you want to call it. And you go from there. As far as like payments, negotiation, deliverables, meaning if they want 10 videos, those are called deliverables. They want 10 photos, deliverables. They want a package deal, certain things. That's how you go about pricing how much you are going to charge this brand or this company, depending on how much content that they want you to create for them. You solidify the price. Now, a lot of brands will try to get over on you, but don't let them, especially these big brands. Like, come on now. We know you got the money. Just stop playing. Don't even come up in my email with that $30 stuff, because no. If I know, you know, we all know that you got the money, we're just going to have to negotiate and we have to meet in the middle. I really hope I am explaining this well. I'm not the best at explaining things. This is basically what worked for me. This is like based off of my knowledge that I'm trying to share. I'm pretty sure I'm not hitting everything, or you may not agree with what I'm saying, but like I stated before, I'm not a professional. This is just what I've learned from researching. This is just what I've came across. This is what I do. This is how I run my platform. And I left another important thing out. You never want to be stuck on one platform. You want to have at least 2 platforms. I have multiple. I have Facebook. I have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Now, the ones that perform the best are Facebook and Instagram, probably. I have over 2,000 followers on Facebook, but I'm not on there as much as I'm on Instagram, I probably would say. Like, most of the money that I have made came from Instagram. I'm trying to remember, how did I find that company? I found that company on TikTok. I searched companies that work with UGC creators, and that is how I came upon this brand that I'm about to talk about in a few minutes. But like I'm saying, you definitely want to have at least 2 platforms at your fingertips that are thriving if you're trying to be an influencer. Make sure I throw that in there. So let me show y'all. I have been creating UGC content for this brand called Parade, and so far it's been good. I've been enjoying it. I have gotten free merch about 4 or 5 times, maybe, I want to say, and I'm also getting paid. So your girl, hey, it's cool. This is what their packaging looks like. The back has a hole in it. Sorry. Well, I can show it. Let me see. It has my address on it, so I'm just gonna cover it. But this is what their packaging looks like. Pretty cute. And they have these things when you get your outfit in here. I took them out. But this bag is pretty full with different things. So far, I have been enjoying creating content for this brand. Definitely quality, affordable. The shipping is fast. been great. I have nothing bad to say. I really love working for Parade. We have like underclothes, loungewear, swimsuits, robes. It's a lot. It's a lot of variety. So I'm definitely going to put my code down in the description box in the website if you guys want to check out their website and get, I think it's maybe like 30% off, 20 to 30% off if you use my code. But yeah, I'm gonna put it down in the description box for you guys if you guys want to do that. I appreciate it, of course. So that's one. I also have another package coming. I actually have two packages coming that I'll probably be unboxing on Instagram or take photos of them on Instagram. I have two packages back at home with my mom that she has to send to me, or that was like sent to me by brands. I have been successful reaching out to brands. I mean, so far I've worked with 6 companies, or I've had 6 companies send me free items for promotion. But on that note, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was very informative. I tried to the best of my ability to explain the way I look at it so you guys can understand. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. I will reply as always. You can also DM me on Instagram. All of my socials will be linked below, like my TikTok, my Instagram will be below. My email will be below if you want to email me. Any brands want to email me, your girl email is below. I just really hope you guys got something from this video. I know I have said this like a million times. I really hope I explained things very well for you. Once again, if not, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll definitely email you back. I'm not too good to write back. That's not me. If I can help, I'll help. That's always been me, always will be. We're going to take a cheers together. Okay, guys? Cheers to sponsorships, collaborations, deals, 6-figure contracts, UGC deals, social media content creator deals, influencer deals, all the deals. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!